For the Buffalo Bills, today is a chance to escape the demons of past Super Bowl failures. The Denver Broncos know about those demons. So do the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings lost 4 Super Bowls in a 7-year span in the 1970s. Their coach, Bud Grant, was elected to the Hall of Fame just yesterday. Our colleague, Ahmad Rashād, played on the 1977 Viking team. He has the story of one of the NFL's best teams never to win a Super Bowl.
The image of champions, symbols of Super Bowl glory, but for every champion, a vanquished foe. Between 1970 and 1978, the Minnesota Vikings battled their way into 4 Super Bowls. 4 times they lost, each game more agonizing than the last.
When I think about the losses themselves, it's very painful.
You walk out, your teammates are just dismayed and discouraged. You look at your fans as you walk off the field, they look like that they have lost their last brother or sister.
I was really devastated because I really thought there was no way we could lose 3. There was just no way.
It was a bad scene. I couldn't really talk about it at that point, and I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to ignore it and get it out of my life.
You have a great season, beat everybody, and you get to the Super Bowl and you lose, and you walk away a loser, you know, and that's just the way our society is today, and that's the way sports is.
Working players like Bill Brown, Jim Marshall, Mick Tingehoff, and Joe Kapp define the character of the Vikings. It was Kapp who coined the phrase 40 for 60, meaning 40 men going 100% for 60 minutes.
Every true warrior, every true Viking, every true competitor knows that he can't give any more than what he's got. 100% is all.
But no amount of effort on or off the field could eliminate the stigma of 4 Super Bowl losses.
It seems like your season is certainly diminished because of that one game.
It's very seldom that the emphasis is on, you know, the great seasons that we had overall.
I think our team has been maligned because we didn't win one of those Super Bowls. I think it's affected the Hall of Fame voting when we've only had 2 players going to the Hall of Fame from the team that dominated in the 70s in 4 of the first 11 Super Bowls.
The Vikings' heroic moments. 4 conference championship seasons remain, as do 4 failed trips to the Super Bowl.
You had to stop and put it in perspective. The next morning you wake up and look at the newspaper and people are homeless and out of work and starving, and how bad can you feel about losing a Super Bowl?
We've been judged, Denver's been judged by 4 football games in maybe a 20 or 30 year history of a franchise, and it's unfortunate, but that's the way it seems like it is.
There are good things and bad things that happen when you lose a Super Bowl. The good thing is you get a ring. The bad thing is you can never wear it anywhere for fear of somebody walking in the room with a real Super Bowl ring. Now, all week long, I've been reading about the Buffalo Bills saying the last 3 Super Bowls are history, we won't think about them. That's exactly wrong. You have to think about them. The moments were too big. Now, I remember my first trip to the Super Bowl. A lot of my teammates had been there 3 times. And the first time that we got behind, I remember running up and down the sideline, trying to rally the troops, trying to get them back together, saying, hey, we can get back in this game. We've done it many times before. But somehow I could see in their eyes, not only the players, but the coaches too, that they were thinking, here we go again, and we never got back into the game. So at this point, I am making this prediction. If the Buffalo Bills fall behind early in this game, it's over with. And they will be left to say, well, we're the second best team, or only 2 teams get to the Super Bowl, or 7 teams have never even gotten to the Super Bowl. And they will be reminded, just like my son reminded me, but Dad, you still lost, right? Right. Jim?
A poignant motivation for those Buffalo Bills today as they try to avoid the same fate as the great Viking teams. A fate that every one of the Bills is well aware of. A win today, and history will remember them as a resilient team that finally got it done. But another loss, and the Bills will forever be haunted by Super Bowl failure.